Yeah, so if you could introduce yourselves and the role you play in the band to our listeners.
Absolutely. Hello, my name is Kasey Carlson, and I am the singer of Deadlands, the vocalist, if you will. I also write lyrics and sometimes melodies and stuff.
I am CJ. I play guitar and produce for Deadlands, and it's super fun. I love being in this band.
He is also known as No Shade
Yes,
in his solo career.
yeah, I also have a solo project, and I also produce under that name as well. Um, that's kind of been something I've been building for a little bit, but Deadlands is like, my number one, and it's something that I absolutely love sharing with Kasey.
Yeah. Well, that's great that you love the band more than your solo project, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's insanely fun.
Well, it's kind of crazy because you've dedicated all of your time to Deadlands and have almost put No Shade on like the complete back burner, which kind of breaks my heart because like his music is so good. But I do love that you get to shine in Deadlands too.
Thank
So
you.
that makes me happy.
I love that he's all like swatting, like, oh, stop it.
Oh, you. Oh, you.
There's a lot of that here. We try to gas each other up, confidence is key. I like so we were just in another interview and like we were actually in there. Do you know the Pretty Wild?
Yep.
Yes.
Fantastic. Jules was in that interview with us and like she kept saying such nice things about us and I was just like, oh, kept spotting
It was
love.
it was a it was a fan fest.
It
It
was a
was
fan fest.
Yeah, we were just fangirling over each other the whole time. It was
I
great.
It
think
was wonderful.
I fangirled. Remember, Chris? I fangirled when Mike Herrera came on.
Yeah.
I was so flustered in the beginning of that interview. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh, I love that. But that's like the best interview, right? Like you just get to vibe out with someone that you really admire and it's pretty weird. Like when you sit in the same room as someone that you look up to, isn't it like it sometimes it feels like you're in the wrong room. Like you're like, what am I doing here, right?
Yeah. So I'm
But I
curious.
I was going to say I broke the tension talking about bidets with Mike. So,
Oh, wonderful.
We
We did
yeah,
that with
with
Jose Mangan.
we literally spoke about bidets for like an hour with Jose Mangan, and apparently that's like a common theme with him. I actually just talked to Joey Sturgis about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had posted something, and like um, he was like, yeah, just talk to Joey Sturgis about bidets. I was like, sounds like a classic Jose Mangan like story.
I love that.
Now let's talk about stories. What is your guys' origin story?
CJ is the best to tell this one.
So, I've known Kasey for about 4 years now, and we played in a band previously, previous to Deadlands, and we that band just did not really work. It did not showcase Kasey's gifts enough, and I didn't really get to, do what I do best either. So that band split apart, and thank God it really didn't even go anywhere. Like we never even like put any music out or played shows, but we kind of just took time to like hang out and be friends. And like Kasey started doing cover content, and I was producing that content in the beginning. um but I knew that Kasey had so much talent, and I knew what she was capable of. She obviously had written songs, and me being, like a producer with experience, like being able to bring a song to life, I wanted to do that and see what it would be like to start a band with someone other than just like doing it myself, and really like pushing hard to make this a successful career. And I immediately knew with Kasey that it was going to happen. Like there was zero question, like, at all. So it was very natural. And we're like extremely grateful for what we have now. It's just insane. And our goal, as Deadlands is just to kind of like create this world that our fans can be a part of.
Yeah. Well, it's good that you're trying to include your fans at the most, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the most important part of being a musician in 2025 is really engaging your fans and growing a relationship with them because those are the people that are going to support you and take you to where you want to be, like whether you think about it or not, like the only reason why any band that you know is as big as they are is because of the fans. Like you can't tell me that Bring Me the Horizon paid their way to the top or whatever it is. Like there's only so many things money can buy and you can't buy fans. The only way that you're going to earn fans is if you fucking earn them. Can
Right.
we curse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should start including that in our email that we send out, just like it's okay to curse. Everybody asks.
Everybody
Wonderful.
asks, they say the F word or something once and they're like, "Oh crap, can we curse?"
Yeah. Yeah. Just like fuck, wait.
Yeah. I mean, we let people curse because it's like we don't know. Sometimes we talk about some interesting things and definitely children shouldn't be listening to that. So
Yeah. Yeah. We'll keep it PG something. Maybe rated
PG-13.
R,
But
but
PG-13 you can apparently swear. We had this conversation.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
think I think there's
There's a
like
limit.
a quota, there's like a quota of fucks like
There, yeah. So I
Yeah.
still remember it's one, unfortunately,
oh yeah.
unless it's used correctly in context, not like as a curse word, but actually using it by its definition. There's grace. You can say it more.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So like, if somebody was really a motherfucker, like,
Oh shit. So like
Someone who
someone
one who fucks mothers.
yeah,
one who fucks mothers, one who is doing the fucking perhaps?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you,
Oh,
and
like
maybe if
you
you
caught
have
her.
And maybe if you have like, visual proof that they are, then it's okay.
Oh
I
damn, but then it
guess.
wouldn't be PG-13, would
I guess
No.
not.
it?
Not unless you
But
Interesting.
bleep out those parts.
Yeah. Just put a whole black sensor bar on the screen.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Uh,
That's I already love this interview. This is going in the right places.
Oh yes. Talking about motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah.
Love
that'll
it.
be
Love
that'll be
it.
the reel we post. Talking about
Motherfuckers
motherfucker.
and shit.
Nice.
And then it'll get flagged.
Oh yes.
Uh, we'll bleep
now,
it.
um, so actually believe I found y'all, Casey, through your page. You were always popping up on my For You page with the covers that you were singing. Um, how do you find that most other people discover Deadlands?
Ah, honestly, I never really thought about it.
I've heard some people like Sirius XM, like
Yeah.
they'll hear us on Sirius XM.
There's an Octane, yup.
YouTube sometimes it's like it'll be like,
Yeah,
oh,
you recommended.
yeah, like your music video came up. Um, some people even from Nita. You should
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my God. So many people have come from Nita. Even like for anybody who doesn't know, I also do touring vocals for Nita Strauss, who is Alice Cooper's guitarist. She's a fucking badass guitarist. And so whenever I go out on tour with her, like I'll usually get off stage, we'll go to the merch table and hang out for a little bit. And I have so many people asking me like, "Hey, what was your band again? What did you say your band name was?" And like I'll have probably at least like 5 to 10 people and I if not like multiple of that come up to me and ask, which is super super cool. And it also like being that Nita is Alice Cooper's guitarist, like she plays more so in front of an older crowd. She's got like an older crowd. So knowing that we are not only hitting the younger audiences on the social media side of things, but also, getting the real peeps who come out to concerts who are in the older category is really super cool. So definitely very privileged to have that.
Have you had anyone find you and maybe tell you like through a really unexpected source that they found you?
I'm sure we have. There was one thing that I really just like batted my eyes at. I was like, what? I can't remember what it was. I'll have to think about that. I know some people said Blue Ridge. I
Yeah,
know
some.
some people said the Scene Queen concert.
Oh, okay.
Some people said so I went up on
Oh, and the
stage.
Motionless
Oh,
show.
and the
Yeah,
motion. So I went up on stage with Motionless in White back in November of 2023, and then I went up on stage with Scene Queen at some point. I don't even remember. Was it July of 2023 maybe?
that was September.
Oh, that was September. So it was like
That was
right
September of
before.
2022.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, that's
Damn.
that's when
Okay.
it's. Yeah, look, September 8th,
Oh,
2022.
wow. That's crazy. Okay. So I went on stage with Scene Queen in 2022, and I would still have people come up to me and be like, "Hey, this is how I found you. Like, I found you from the Mercury Lounge when Scene Queen performed there." And that was like, what year is it? That was 3 years
Yeah,
ago?
3 years ago.
Which is, our band has only been around for almost 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't been a long time, and to think that people are still talking to us about that fucking Scene Queen show is crazy. Love it.
Gotta
Made a
love it.
lasting impression, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I was also admittedly drawn in by your guys' sick breakdowns, and Casey, specifically your voice. Jess, I'm pretty sure I described it the other day as like a siren luring me into my demise. Um, but what I really love, without trying to sound like a total brown noser, admittedly, is that you have vocal control while screaming, and it seems like there's depth and actual like note change. Have you gotten that from lessons, or has it just been like trial and error kind of thing?
First of all, thank you. That was quite the compliment. But no, I am 100% self-taught. I mean, I watched a ton of tutorials, being that of like David Benitez at Extreme Vocal Institute. He was somebody that I watched religiously. I had watched Jared Dines a lot as well, and he had like I think one or two tutorials on how to scream. And I was probably around 13 when I was looking this stuff up, but like I was searching far and wide on the internet, and I was like, all right, so there's false chord and there's fry. I don't know which is which, but I'm gonna just try and scream and see what comes out. And like just naturally over time, I had just, I guess, gotten my voice used to beating the shit out of it every day, and now it's just used to it. But yeah, like I just fucking taught myself everything. I started with the basic mid scream that everybody usually starts off with, and then I just worked up from there. And a lot of it is just mouth shapes mostly. That makes a huge difference.
I used to scream a little, but not anymore. But that was just to songs.
Girl,
I like
what?
just in my car.
That's how I started, and look where I'm at. So you gotta get on it, Jess. Come
No, no,
on.
no. No, no. I'm past that time.
Oh, well, you know what? Whenever we're around, you can come up and scream with me anytime.
Oh gosh. No
Do it.
I would
pressure.
love
No
that.
pressure.
That'd be sick.
By the way, do you have calico hair going on, or is the lighting tricking me?
No, it's lighter on one side.
It's super cool. I love it.
I got inspiration from a photo online, and I haven't had bangs since like 1999.
They look so good on you.
But I got it done in December, it was. So it was a drastic change, but I wanted a drastic change.
Well, it looks really lovely.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
And your eyeshadow is on point.
Oh, thank you so much. I today, I first I ordered on tour because I just got back. I ordered a Jeffree Star mystery bag from
Mm,
like I just impulse bought it on TikTok shop. And so I fucking opened it up today, and this was the result of it. So I'm like so happy.
it's
She's
beautiful.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad somebody appreciates it around here.
Whoa.
You would give absolutely no fucks, not a single fuck about what I'm wearing on my eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're delusional at this point.
That's okay. It happens. Chris and I
Yeah,
get that way at some point, sometime.
I love
Every
that.
once in a while. Our
It's
conversation before y'all joined was a little unhinged.
really.
Yes. But
What
we
was it
won't get into
about?
that right now because we want to talk more about you guys.
Oh, man, all right.
We're boring.
Whatever.
We're nothing.
So your latest single, I'm pretty sure it's like Kundalini. Is that how you say it?
That
With the
is
Pretty Wild, it came out back on February 7th, which wasn't that long ago. How has that song been received so far, and how did that collab come to be in
oh
existence?
my God. It has been received so absolutely well. And I I just want to say like I cannot gas the Pretty Wild up enough. They are changing the scene as we know it. They are absolutely incredible girls inside and out. They are so talented, so smart. They're going fucking places, and the only place that they're going is up. Like, I love them so much. But Kundalini, like at its inception, would you like to take that part of the question? I don't want to yap the whole
Well,
time.
no, I actually I don't even know what you mean by Inception. I want to hear that first, but I could
Okay.
probably dive in.
All right, all right. So, I mean, like the way that we really got the collab going is I like slithered into the Pretty Wild's DMs. I was like, "Y'all are fucking sick as hell. Like we got to do something." And like in my mind, I was like, "Oh, maybe they'll do like a cover with me or something." Like I didn't think immediately they'd want us on a track or we'd want to do a track together or whatever. Although I was like, their music is fucking sick and I'd be so down for that. Like I just didn't think it was gonna happen. And then they were like, "Yeah, dude, like, why don't we get some studio dates set up?" And I was like, "I like the way you think. Let's fucking do it." So then it just like, we got our dates set in and set up, and it was fucking magic. It's
It
fucking
was
awesome.
honestly like so natural. Like that's the only way I can like describe it. Like it's insanely rare to be able to collaborate with someone else, especially people that you've never even met, and it to just come about so like not only was it just fast, but it was so like it quite literally felt like magic. Like it was so insane how the song came about. We had so much of a framework to build off of. Like we even said this in the previous interview. Like I was talking about Kasey and the girls had like an iCloud collaborative note, and they were just like on their phones. Like I'm not even shitting you. This note is like so long,
I'm pulling it up.
like, and it just like they're just like spitballing these ideas of Kundalini, and they really just dove in. Like it's just object
Damn.
writing at its finest. Like they're really painting a picture with their words, and I was like astounded. Like I never even got to see like Kasey. Like it was like watching like the evolution of Kasey, like like her final form. It was just so unreal. I was like, how the fuck is she doing this right now? And like little old me, just the guitarist and producer, I'm thinking of all the ways that instrumentally the song could sound cool, but like they really had a vision, and they like the song was just brought to life like in such a surreal way. I'm like astounded by it.
It had an awakening.
It
It
really did.
did.
It's and like the song is spiritual as fuck. It really is.
I was looking it up and I was like, what does Kundalini mean? And it's like a yoga thing about
Yeah,
like
it's
spiritual awakening and stuff.
exactly. So it's Kundalini is like it's part of your spine, from what I understand. That was the Pretty Wild name of the song. So I can't tell you exactly what the definition is because that's like their whole spiritual realm. But I know that it has to do with like divine feminine energy, divine serpent energy. So when we were like researching the whole thing, it was Jill was the one who really like picked this out. She was like, "Oh my God, listen to Kundalini." And then she said the definition. We were like, "That is sick as fuck, dude." And it tied in so perfectly with their spiritual stuff that they got going on. It's such a vibe. Um,
And the word Kundalini is not even said once in the
no,
entire song, and
nope.
I love it. Like it's just like it makes it's crazy that you say like, oh, I googled it, like, because that's kind of exactly what we expected. Like we expected us to drop the song and everyone was gonna have to Google what the fuck is a Kundalini.
Yeah,
Right.
So it's doing what we wanted, like.
exactly,
Well, I mean, in
exactly.
all actuality, the song is the definition, so
Exactly, exactly. We've got the divine, we've got the feminine, we've got the serpents,
there you
They
go.
just
You got
hella
it
snake,
all.
hella snakes.
hella snakes. Yes.
Are you scared of snakes?
No. He was.
I was
He was
insanely scared.
terrified.
I
And
literally have
this
one
motherfucker's got a
tat.
snake tattoo. Like, but
Yeah,
so he was being a poser, but it's okay. We won't talk about
a little
that.
scary cat.
Um, so on the day of filming this music video, poor CJ, he put it as he was shaking in his boots.
I was shaking in my little boots. I was shaking like a leaf. I was like absolutely
Oh, he
terrified.
was so nervous.
I was like it almost felt like I was pleading with Kasey. Like I was like trying to like be like, how am I gonna get around this? But like it was inevitable. I was gonna have a snake on me, and that's just the way it was gonna be.
Yeah, I was just like, CJ, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
But
You'll
I
be
did
fine.
it, and it gave me a newfound love for snakes. I literally fell in love with my snake,
Yeah.
and it was just an incredible experience. I will never forget it for sure. Like
I feel
absolutely, I'll never.
like I feel like pythons are not usually ones that bite very often.
Yeah, we had like reticulated,
Reticulated
yeah,
pythons? Yeah.
reticulated pythons.
Retics is the
Uh,
slang term, I think. We had a ton of different ones. We had like the big yellow one that Britney Spears had. We had,
we had
I
like
think,
albino snakes.
yeah, we had a little corn snake. Was that the little one that looked like he was like red and he almost looked like he reminded me of an Atticus for some reason.
And ad.
I don't know. Abacus?
Abacus. Abacus. I'm like,
Yes,
what's
there
an
you go.
abacus? I'm like, I know what an abacus is.
Yeah. An Atticus is a man's name from My Babysitter's a Vampire.
Or Atticus from
Abacus.
To Kill a Mockingbird, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Atticus Finch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, an abacus is like like the thing with the little beads on it,
It's how
right?
they
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
Like
count things back in the day, way
yeah,
back.
that's
Yes.
that's
Yes.
pre-calculator, right? It's
Yeah,
like
way pre-calculator.
Yeah. It's called a king snake, I believe. Wait, this is the right guy. They're so funny looking because they look like they have like a little round head for some reason. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, yeah.
But it looked like that.
Hey,
He
the
was one of
round head is the good thing because that means they're usually not poisonous. Except
oh,
I
Really?
think coral snakes have a round head and they're poisonous.
Oh,
When did
well,
you become the snake expert, Jess?
I know things. I live in
you were
Wisconsin,
very
Chris.
versed.
We have rattlesnakes around here.
really?
Yeah, if you get like
Boy,
more western part of the state, you'll sometimes see rattlesnakes and stuff. So you got to be prepared
those
for
are the
everything.
scary ones.
And you're
That's
what state?
Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Love me some Wisconsin.
yeah, because you love cheese.
I
I love Wisconsin because what's his name? Um, oh, he's the rapper that has the Twitch stream, and he
oh,
rhymed mansion with Wisconsin, and he said Wisconsin.
Kai?
No,
I don't know.
um,
Chris, you should Google it.
T-Pain.
T-Pain?
T-Pain. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he rhymed mansion. He rhymed mansion in
Mansion,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Yes.
Yeah, Wisconsin. He said Wisconsin. That's
Close enough,
immediate.
I guess.
That's always whenever I hear Wisconsin, that's like the first thing I think
Wisconsin.
of. Wisconsin.
I think of cheese.
I
Yeah,
think,
Y'all's
did you guys
future.
play Summerfest?
we did.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
that's what I did. I remember listening to that on another interview.
Oh my God, dude. Summerfest was so much fun. And by the way, my favorite venue is in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yes. Have you been to the rave in
Oh
Milwaukee?
yes. I've been to the rave
That's
many a times.
my favorite venue of all time. I love it so much.
I
So much.
technically got kicked out of the venue once.
What? What'd you do?
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
I'll tell you after the interview.
Okay.
We don't want
Is
to tie up our time with stories from Jessica.
Well, I mean, you have us all night if we have you. I will put it
See,
that
Chris,
way.
we could do another 2 hour interview. No.
Exactly.
Chris is like, please no.
I'm an old man.
Is it time for bed, Chris?
Well, I'm not. You guys are Long Island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Syracuse.
Oh wow. Oh
So,
shit.
yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, what's your favorite venue in Syracuse? But the answer is none. So,
Yeah, dude, I don't even think we've been to a venue in Syracuse.
I mean, we played in Rochester,
Yeah, Montage Music Hall.
yeah.
I don't think we've
and
ever been to
Albany. We played Empire Underground.
Yeah, yeah.
Preserving Underground is
No, no,
Pittsburgh.
preserving is Pittsburgh. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So,
But
yeah,
our
Syracuse has like we have some venues. Like, there's the one that's famous that's been around since like the 60s, which is the Lost Horizon. It is deteriorating. Don't go there.
Oh no.
If you come to Syracuse, we have a super small community center, the Westcott. That's where a lot of people go. And now, the Song and Dance is our small club. It's owned by a regional promoter. So it is brand new. It's only been up for about a year and a half.
Very nice. Very nice.
we love upstate. We just hate when it's cold. We hate everything when it's cold. So
Dude,
I'm right there
so
with you.
I
So you like upstate for 4 months a year.
oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's honestly it's probably less than that. I feel like
Yeah.
with upstate, it's like it's so hard to catch it when it's like somewhat nice weather.
It's so tough. And let me tell you, like, you don't know cold until you've gone to fucking Saskatoon, Canada in the middle of February.
Oh, that's like North Canada.
Dude, I have you ever breathed in through your nose and had your nose hairs start freezing together?
Ooh.
I
Have
think
you
I
ever
have.
done that?
I think
Yeah.
I have.
Horrid. It's like negative 20 degrees and that shit was happening. I was like, what the fuck? If you licked your lips, they would have froze.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean,
For
here in
sure.
Wisconsin, like a few, probably 5 years ago, we had like -40 wind chills and stuff. And
Oh my god.
yeah, that was they were freezing. My nose hairs were freezing.
Hell no,
Now,
baby. Hell
in that
no.
in that cold, were you ever tempted to like lick a pole like in A Christmas Story to see if your tongue got stuck?
No, because my family's tradition is to watch A Christmas Story on Christmas Eve. So I know I have learned through others' mistakes. But I'll tell you what, the plot hole of the movie, and I know we all know it's for the plot, but imagine if they just took some warm water and poured it on his tongue.
Or if he just closed the rest of his mouth over his tongue?
That's
Yeah.
Might have then his lips might have got stuck.
true.
I don't know.
Then bring out the warm
Someone could
water.
have just peed on it.
That's
Oh
true.
my God. What a scene in the Christmas Story. Just getting your tongue kissed on. That sounds like
And it's a child nonetheless.
oh yeah. This is taking a turn for the worst right
We
now.
Now we need a remake of The Christmas Story.
We have one. We have to have another one.
The rated R version.
Yeah,
There's
the
a
rated
Christmas
R
Story
version.
remake?
Yeah,
Oh
there was a
no.
Christmas Story too.
Well, it was kind of a spin-off, I think, of it though, because
Yeah.
wasn't Ralphie old in it now?
No, no, no. That was the actual
Oh,
second Christmas Story, like the follow-up. There is a Christmas Story too. Doesn't it have Larry the Cable Guy?
Oh my God.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know,
That's it.
Chris.
I
He's
gotta
looking
look
it
it up
up right
now.
now.
Disrespect as if they like remade E.T. Like you don't touch E.T. like that's why they haven't made an E.T. remake because they know not to
Not
fuck with that.
yet.
Christmas Story is like also one of those movies to me.
Yeah.
Same with the Karate Kid. Like they didn't have to make a Jaden Smith Karate Kid.
Yeah, that was
As
so dumb.
as like funny as it is, and like Jaden Smith is a badass in that shit. You could have just like kept Karate Kid the way it was, but whatever.
Yeah.
They do everything like the Disney movies. Do they really have to be coming out with live actions for all of them?
No,
Totally not. But
It's
I
because
know that.
Hollywood doesn't have any like, originality anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, there's nothing left
Just
for them to make.
recycle.
Yeah, but like I'll say this though, like the last original movie that I saw from Hollywood specifically, Smile.
Oh, yeah, Smile's lit.
Smile 2 specifically. That one, I was like, why don't they write more about this?
This took such a turn. We went to movies so
We went all
quick.
over the place.
And I'm very wrong about A Christmas Story too. No name actors. I was thinking of Jingle All the Way too. That had Larry the Cable
Oh.
Guy instead of Arnold.
Ah,
Christmas Story 2 is all no-name actors.
Yeah.
It's like you
I
say,
that's
that's like
ridiculous.
what happened with Grease. Like you ever see Grease 2?
yeah.
Grease
No.
2 is it's eh. Nothing will
No,
top the
it's not
original.
it's the worst movie like ever. Like it's like horrible.
I'll
Like
watch it. It's just not that great. Uh-oh,
can
Chris.
you
We're going
tell
down a rabbit hole here.
you tell that me and Casey have like insane ADHD? Like
Oh,
Oh,
so bad.
we do too.
At
Don't you
least
think
we're
it?
at least we're not arguing
I
about French fries yet.
Yet.
I did I did take my Vyvanse today, but
I should probably take one with you.
it doesn't cure it though. It definitely won't
No.
cure it. We're still gonna be off topic all the
Yeah.
time.
Well, let's get back on topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get back on topic. Now, you guys collaborated with the Pretty Wild. Now, who would you love to collaborate with in the future?
Oh, there's so many. I'll tell you what. I have been first. I gotta say, I have Motionless in White tattooed on me. Like the and if you look at my beautiful collection of records, I have Motionless in White right up there too.
Ice Nine Kills.
Ice Nine Kills, Billie Eilish. Oh my God! Imagine if Billie Eilish was on one of
You
our
know Billie
songs.
Eilish loves Deftones,
He
so
loves Knocked Loose too.
yeah, so
Well, I can tell
Dude,
you're a horror kind of girl, so
oh yes, oh yes. I
you got
mean, just coffins
the fuzzy
everywhere.
coffin.
Shout out the Golden Sickle. Love them so much. But I would fucking love to collaborate with Corey Taylor, Ronnie Radke, fucking there's so many. And specifically something more attainable, I think, would be Alex Reed of Make Them Suffer. Because I fucking love that band. They're so good. And they just scratch the itch of my brain every single time I put them on.
I love Architects. Their new album is insane. It is like some of the best metalcore in a really long time. Um, Bring Me, Bring Me the Horizons Next Gen is like it gets like so much love and so much hate, and even Casey's like hater because well not hater but like she's not a fan of Next Gen, but
I'm just not like a pop punky kind of person.
it's not even pop
Or
punky, but
emo-y.
whatever.
Emo-y.
I think that is so well written. So I think like a collab with Bring Me would be insane. Or Poppy. Poppy would be crazy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Poppy would be so nuts.
She's
Chris has
visceral.
definitely been obsessed with Poppy lately.
Yeah. I was gonna drive down to Philly to see her, but I got nobody to go with, and that's a 4.5 hour drive.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude, I'll say this, Poppy's screams make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up every time. When I heard the live performance of Suffocate, like my eyes were watering. And whenever something is really, really heavy and just it just gives me a feeling of like, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna cry, and then my eyes just start watering. Like I don't know what it is, but it's fucking sick as hell.
And
It is.
yeah, sorry to cut you off.
Oh,
Did you see her performance on Jimmy Kimmel a couple nights ago?
yeah, I've seen clips of it all over, and I'm like, holy shit, man.
What was it? Was it Cost of Giving Up or is it
Yeah.
called?
Yes. Yeah. It
I
was
Yeah,
wish you
fucking.
did. They're all around. Yeah.
that
Right.
song's like super heavy. I wonder how that would have done on. Well, I mean, Jimmy Kimmel had fucking Suffocate,
Yeah.
so
I mean, well, now the boundaries are there's no more
yeah.
for metal. I mean, the fact that they've gotten like the heaviest of the heavy on there and they're fucking commercially making it is crazy, and I'm so happy for them.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I think Jimmy's hitting it while the iron's hot. He's
Oh
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's get some more heavy bands on the show,
Hell
yeah,
yeah, dude. He
definitely.
probably sees a surge in viewership of like from all of us,
right?
All the
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
I think everything that Jordan Fish has been touching has been gold.
Oh yes.
Like, because Jordan Fish did that Poppy record. Jordan Fish
Did
did,
architects?
yep. It's like everything he's been doing. He started working with that band House of Protection. Um, it's phenomenal. He's really like he gets it. He really fucking gets it.
Yeah, he does, dude. He I can always tell when something was Jordan Fish written too, just
Yeah,
because the choruses are so fucking insane.
yeah.
Insane.
now, what would have been really great to see this fun come full circle is instead of Poppy taking the stage, if Courtney LaPlante took the stage.
Oh,
That
dude.
what do you said if Poppy just took over the stage for Poppy? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah. Um,
Poppy's twin.
Poppy's twin.
I am Poppy.
I am Poppy.
That would have been great, actually. Like at the
I
end of the
love
set,
the
they kind of just switch places and see if anyone notices.
I
That
love
would be fucking fantastic.
I love the merch piece that Poppy just drops. The
Oh,
it says it's like a little name tag and it says hello, I am Poppy. It's
it's
like
great.
so fitting. It's
Fantastic.
perfect.
And it's almost like an ode to what she originally got famous for.
Yeah, she used to be like every video she would post like I'm Poppy like in the video it would
Yeah.
always start with
And
I'm
then she
Poppy.
has just a regular, like one compilation of just, I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy. And
Yeah,
she just, for like 3 minutes going on.
it was so infectious that Courtney LaPlante became Poppy.
Yeah. Oh,
It's true.
an epidemic, you know?
all right, so taking it back to you guys, one of my favorite songs is Crushed. So I find it all too relatable based on my own personal experiences. Where did you all draw the inspiration from that song?
So that song has such a it's very close to my heart because I went through some damn shit when I wrote that song. Like I was going through a very tumultuous abusive relationship, and it was just so fucking toxic all around. And I actually wrote that song when I was like 15, just going through, when you I guess when I was in that portion of my life where all of the traumatic things were happening, like, you're not just going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to sit down and write a song about it." It takes time to process and it takes time to heal. And part of my healing journey with that, not even just the relationship, but just the trauma from that relationship, was that writing Crushed. And I had written songs before that, none of which were as good, even in the slightest, but that was like my first real song that I had wrote that was structurally sound. It was melodically good and had the potential to be something that was great. Um, and yeah, I mean, sometimes the good has to come from the bad, and Crushed is really just a reminder of that for me.
Yeah. Is that how you feel about it, Chris?
Yeah, it was funny. Well, not really funny, but just listening to it, being able to pinpoint my place in time when I felt something like that going on. And it was like, I almost couldn't listen to the whole thing. So that's how I knew it was good. Like, I was like, okay, nope, I'm gonna make my way all the way through it. But yeah, it hit me pretty hard.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so
It's a
sorry.
good thing though.
It's a good thing that it hits you really hard, but I know the amount of pain that you must have went through to have it hit you that hard, because that's awful. So I'm sorry.
We get it, and like these songs are about like creating a world that you can kind of find that escape in, but you can also kind of like understand that behind that music, like we're people too, you know, like
Yeah.
we've been through this, and like we write plenty of songs about that.
Yeah. I
So
mean, even with the new record, like we have House of Cards on there is also like an homage to that same relationship. And it kind of blends, a couple of different life things that had happened to me as well. But um all in all, like we really writing this new record, we wanted to self-reflect, being that it is of seven deadly sins, um we wanted to take that and say, okay, what are the pieces of us that we can improve? What are the pieces in all of us, whether it be, CJ, myself, you guys, like whoever, how can we get everybody to self-reflect and try and be the best version of themselves, all while healing and, going through their own stories and making sure that we can um be moving into a better place in our lives. And I think that's really what the new record is supposed to be doing, along with creating a world for, uh, I guess the word isn't necessarily escapism, but something along those lines. Because like we've all dealt with our fair share of trauma and fucking awful shit. And I remember when I was in a really, really dark place in my life, the one thing that saved me was concerts. If it weren't for concerts, if it weren't for live music, if it weren't for just metal music in general, like who knows if I were to be here right now. So having been able to even listen to something so stupid as Attila through those fucking dark ass times in my life, like provided me with like another realm, another escape, and we just hope that we can provide that for our fans as well.
Yeah. Now talking about the new record, do you guys have a date for release yet?
I fucking wish we did, but we don't. Not yet. I know we're releasing in the spring though.
Okay.
So
Well, that's coming up.
it's coming up.
yeah,
We have everything done. We are literally just trying to like dot the I's and cross the T's.
yeah, it's definitely it's sooner than you expect, but it's like it's sick. I'm like so excited for it.
So
I
excited.
think it sounds crazy. Each song kind of like breathes its own energy, which I think is perfect for this record. You know, it's like it's based off the seven deadly sins, and it's seven songs, and each song is its own sin, and I feel like each song really embodies its sin. Like like it really invokes the emotion. I in the previous interview I used the word prosody, which is like lyrics and its relation to the rhythm structure and melody structure. I feel like they really coincide well on that record. I feel like each song kind of has it's brought to life in its own way, which I think is really good. But yet at the same time, still very cohesive. Like it all sounds like one project.
Yeah. Well, since you said it's like the seven deadly sins, would you say you took a different way of writing it, like a different process writing this record over other stuff you've written?
Definitely.
This was like extremely experimental for us. We worked with so many different people, um, and it was like it was weird. Like it was a big learning experience because we know what we like and we know what we don't like, and I feel like we're early enough in our careers where we can kind of do that, and this was the record to do it. Um, like I feel like we had to learn what we like out of our process of songwriting and producing, um which people that we like writing songs with. um there was just so much to learn, and we really did. Like, I'm sure like there's times where we look back and we're like, man, we could have done this so much better, but that's what it's all about. Like there's no such thing as wasted music at all, because you can always just write more. Like the way that I look at it, and I'm sorry, I'm like stealing all this time right now, but like I feel like this is very important to say, is like creativity is all about the moment, and it's like the right time and the right place, and everything is there in the universe. You just got to like take it and grab it, like all the tools are there. There's no such thing as like wasted time, like we learned so much from this, and it's only just going to make like the next thing we do like 10 times better.
Dude, this book that he's reading is transforming his brain, dude.
Yeah.
Because like it's I know you guys are meeting CJ for the first time right now, but like I've known him for almost 4 years, 5 years, whatever. And in this time, like not that he was not as insightful, but he was more so like he wasn't really itching to get in the driver's seat. And so now I feel like you've really been so inspired
Yeah, absolutely.
and really have been pushing yourself so hard that now he's like, "Now bitch, it's my turn to drive. Like let me and now we're just like in the tandem
Yeah.
driving and we're fucking conjoined twins and we're just doing it together and
That
it
and
feels
that's what it's
great.
about, like we are, it's the two of us right now, and like we are this like unstoppable force, like nothing can really like break the bond that me and Casey have. Like even in the start, it was the two of us. I've like, even the previous band that we were in, we were the two members that left. Like we knew like the way that we feed off of each other, and this EP was like a big learning experience, and like I said, it's just more the reason to write even better music.
Yeah.
And I think that like we are so capable of that. And I've been pushing myself because I've had my things that I needed to grow in, like I can't just be a guitarist and I can't just be a producer. I need to be much more than that. And I am really like falling into that in these past these past months, and for what's to come, like I am just trying to become the best version of myself, and Casey's doing exactly the same thing, and it's only just going to make Deadlands better.
Yeah. It just shows how much more passion you've gotten for it since the start of the
Absolutely.
band. So you've been become more passionate about it.
Absolutely.
I do have a follow-up question about that, but before I do that, real quick, give me I gotta turn off my space heater. I'm fucking sweating.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. I
He was
feel you.
like, he was worried about that space heater.
Oh, dude, I can't with heat. But my feet are always cold.
Mine too.
How,
It's a
how
girl
do we
thing.
Is it?
I think so.
So
I
like
know.
during the I work from home and during the day I'll have the space heater on all day and it never gets warm enough down here. So before we started recording, I'm like, I'm going to turn on the space heater and I only have it set to 65, but it must be 80 in my little office right now. Holy shit, I'm sweating. So wait, what book are you reading?
So, um, this book that I've been reading, that's kind of just, but it's really mainly just been changing like the way I write music. But the book is literally called Writing Better Lyrics by Pat Pattison.
Pat Pattison is so funny.
I know Pat Pattison. He's lit though. Pat Pattison is a fucking genius. Like he's God. Pat Pattison is like, oh, incredible. In the book, like he talks a lot about object writing. Like object writing is like when you have a subject and you just write about it with no rhyme, no rhythm, no reason. Like you pick something and you spend 10 minutes just writing about it using all your senses. Like what do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you taste? What do you feel like? How does it feel? Is it fluffy? Is it rough? And then not only that, but like your organic sense, which is like your like does it feel like your stomach's tied in knots? Is it like a sense of impending doom? Um, so I've just been doing like a ton of that and just been like very inspired. Um, and like I think he's such a genius because like the way he describes the process of object writing and just writing better music in general, um he uses such great examples, and he'll get examples from like other people. Like he'll have like his students and stuff like give examples. Like one of them was a puddle. He'd be like, all right, you're gonna write about a puddle for 10 minutes, and like all these people that he had provide examples. They were sick. It was like the puddle, like it looks like oil dripping down, whatever. Like it's great. It's so descriptive. And then Pat Patterson's example, the author, like he gives his example and it fucking blows all them away. Like it's like so insane. Like the way he described the puddle was like a battlefield. He said like it was like little explosions and like shards of water. Like it was insane. So I've just been like really inspired, and I told Kasey today, I was like, you need to get this book. It is
Well, she
life
should
changing.
just borrow it from you.
Yeah.
Well,
When he's done reading it.
it's on my phone. I have it in my,
Oh,
but
I
I'll give it to you. I'll definitely give it to you.
Lou got me Lou, our manager, I think you guys were talking with him. Uh he got me a songwriting 101 book and I still have to read that.
That just proves that Kasey writes horrible songs. She's the worst songwriter of all time. Doesn't know how to do it. Is just so bad. That's exactly what that means.
Alright.
Just needs to read a book, I would say.
Yeah, I think I actually should just quit music now. Thank
Yeah,
you.
true.
yep, you're done. You're washed up.
Yep.
Washed up over it.
No point.
Done.
You've never done anything successful, clearly.
Absolutely not. Clearly.
No,
Speaking, go
I
ahead.
just I think it's so important because I never like the way that I see because I know what Casey's capable of and the way that I see Casey write, I've always wanted to feel like that. And I am now like beginning to get that. So Casey's already like on like step 9. I'm just like I'm getting in there, but like I start to pick up on things. Like one of the little quirky things that I also just learned is stresses. Like if I said the sentence like I took my dog for a walk, right? I say it like I took my dog for a walk.
I
You don't
took my
say like
dog for a walk.
yeah, you don't say like I took my dog for a walk. Like you
I
like
took my dog
I
for a walk.
yeah, like you just say it like that. The same thing applies in music. Like you sing it the way you say it. You don't say like it's usually more apparent on like multi-syllables like if you say the word like flying you don't say like I'm flying away like you say I'm flying away not I'm flying away so I've been like picking up like I'll listen to music and I'm like what the fuck did that person just say I'm flying away like I pick up on it like I'm like
That's
hypersensitive
the
to
sucky part about like gaining new knowledge when it comes to music because then it ruins everything.
no it just makes you want to write better music like
Absolutely. But like we have one of those in House of Cards when I wrote we have bent every tale that you told.
yeah, she says bent every tail instead of like I bent every tail. I bent every tail, but it's fine. Like sometimes, like kind of like not care, and like we didn't know that, you know. Like this is like new knowledge. Like
Not
Now
that
you're
I did.
going back and nitpicking.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. You don't have to do that. It will ruin that, but
I'll say this, like I have been knew that for a while, but like sometimes I just don't give a fuck because like I would rather sacrifice melody over good lyrics. You know? I don't know. It depends. If the melody fits, then I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that thought. I think I just confused the fuck out of myself.
yeah, you're good.
I totally confused the
It's
fuck
all
out of
listen.
myself. But I think you know what I mean when I'm
Yeah,
saying like sometimes you just can't fucking care because it's too good.
music is just painting a picture. That's
Yeah,
all it is. You
exactly.
know, like
Exactly.
so enough about my inspiration. That's kind of just like where I've been in my head. But I'm spreading the gospel. That's what I'm
The
doing.
gospel, huh?
I'm spreading the good word.
The Pat Pattison
Pat
Gospel.
Patterson, that motherfucking genius.
Yeah,
I
Mr.
wonder if that's his real name or if that's just a pen name.
No,
I know, I think it.
it's his name.
It's his real name.
It's definitely his
Did
name.
you meet him?
No,
Tell him I love him.
Pat. That's what he looks like. There's Pat Patterson.
Did he looks like he's from Harry Potter?
Wow. He's like a Bob Ross, but with tight curl.
Yo, true. He almost looks like Bernie Sanders to me. I don't know.
Wow. Oh my God, like John Mayer said, I took a class with a great teacher named Pat Pattison. I learned a lot in that class, and I still read that book, Writing Better Lyrics. I think it's great.
Damn.
Uh-oh. John Mayer
John
likes it.
fucking Mayer.
John Mayer. Spreading the good word. That's what
Yeah,
he say.
that's the one, Writing Better Lyrics. And he has his other
Songwriting
book.
without boundaries.
Yep,
Ah. So is this episode sponsored by Pat Pattison or what?
absolutely. Pat Pattison.
If Pat
Oh,
Pattison wants to, sponsor it,
yeah,
we'll take
give
it.
me a discount code, Pat Pattison. Use code Deadlands 25 at checkout for your book.
I don't even know how to read.
Oh shit, we got a bigger problem on our hands then.
Yeah.
Does it come in
Yeah.
audio? An
Oh,
audio version of a
Oh,
book?
that's right. That's right. But I don't know how to hear either sometimes. I'm very selective.
I kind of want to get it if it's audio because my ADHD, like I already can't read like
So you
well.
can't read, you can't hear. What about Braille?
Oh yeah, we'll try that.
Isn't that a song?
What, Braille?
Isn't that
I think that's a
What did
band.
you say? Is Braille a song?
I'm pretty sure that's a song by like some metal band. Why am I thinking Bring Me the Horizon? I mean, I know I'm thinking for Stevie Wonder's Eyes Only.
I feel like
That's
Braille's a band.
Isn't it? Oh no, it's literally Braille for Stevie Wonder's Eyes Only. Bring Me the
Well,
Horizon. Get fucked, bitch.
Sorry about
I'm just
another
kidding.
derail.
it's
But
okay. We derail a lot on this podcast.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good though.
I wanted to circle back to CJ talking about your terrible success, Casey.
Yeah.
You just got done touring with Nita. How was that? Because everything I saw online, it looked super fun.
Oh, it was absolutely super fun, but it was super fucking cold. Like I was saying before, I Saskatoon, Edmonton was like the warmest, which we just missed the -45 from that, which was insane. But overall, like it was a fucking great time. I love touring with Nita. I love being able to turn some fans over and having them ask like, "Hey, what band are you in?" And I will say that the Deadlands shows energetically, I probably just because of the age of the audience, energetically like they're so cool. But you do like for those shows, since everybody is usually just kind of standing still, just soaking it in, you can kind of see like their eyes light up if there's a part that they really like or a song that they really like. So that is super cool.
Yeah. Now I gotta know, how excited are you to go out on tour in July with Scene Queen? Scream.
Oh,
I said Scream Queen, but whatever. Scene Queen.
dude, I myself am so excited. I know CJ is so fucking excited. Um, we are like I just can't wait. On that tour we're gonna be playing some unreleased shit. I don't know if it's gonna be released by then,
oh yeah,
but
by July, yeah,
so
the record will definitely be out by
yeah.
July.
So maybe we'll play the whole record in full. Probably not. I mean, I don't know. We'll
We
see.
might be able to play like depending on how much we get done like in these months, we might be able to play like one that could end up on like a deluxe or something like that, or
Yeah.
maybe like a next record,
Yeah, that's true.
maybe.
That is true. But I mean, the fact that like we, I went up on stage with Seeing Queen back in 2022 for the first time, and I think I was saying that earlier.
Yes.
Um, so I went up on stage with her in 2022, and then I went up on stage with her again, I think in 2023. And
Oh, at Gramercy, right?
no, at the Palladium in Times Square.
Oh
She
shit.
opened up for Set It Off. Rivals was touring with them. It was Rivals, Seeing Queen, Set It Off, and then one other super sick band, but I don't remember who it was. Um, but now like it's like a full circle moment for me. And I think CJ too, because I did you ever think that we'd open up for her in
N-
2022?
No.
Yeah, when
Nope.
we fucking went to her show, she fucking sold out her first tour, like insane.
Yeah, yo, these rooms that we're playing are big. Like we've never done a tour this big.
No,
Like the room caps are pretty insane.
yeah,
So
yeah,
It's gonna
again,
be
another
great. It's gonna be great for you guys then.
yeah. I'm so excited. I hope her fans really like us. because I fucking love her fans. So I'm
Ah,
like,
they'll love you guys.
I hope so.
And they'll
They're
probably love your eyeshadow as much as I did.
oh, well, thank you. I hope. I'll say this, Seeing Queen's fans are so fucking funny. Like if you go into any of her comment sections and you just read for like 2 minutes, you will be laughing your fucking ass off. Like it's no joke. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I think Scene Queen really created like an amazing fan base.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it's like such a good cult.
Oh yeah. Such a good cult. This is a great way to
Yeah.
put it.
Yeah, she's another artist that really knows how to like create a world.
Yeah.
It's all about that. Like giving people like that escape. And like I feel like she did that on her tour when she you remember like her not fraternity. What do you call it when it's
Yeah,
a
Bimbo Theta Pi?
yeah, but what do you call it when it's not a fraternity? It's a
Sorority?
sorority.
Sorority?
Yeah. Sorry, my mental dictionary is about this big. Um, but yeah, like that was like such a cool move. Like you never really see artists do anything like that. She
Her branding is insane.
yeah, she like she's really good at what she does and she makes great fucking music. Like really fucking good music. So props to her. We're really excited to have the privilege to share the stage with her.
Now, I know we kind of talked about it earlier. Any chance you'll give upstate New York some love anytime soon? Or also any plans after summer?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't think we have anything booked right now. I do know we just announced a gig in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I know it's not really upstate New York, but
Yeah, I was gonna
it's
say, I saw that one. I'm like, I wonder how far Chris is from
Oh my
Lancaster.
gosh, I do love Lancaster. I'm not gonna lie.
really
There's, yeah,
there.
there's some like, I want to say it's called like Max's Eatery in downtown Lancaster that is amazing.
I think I know what you're talking about. Have you ever been to the convention center over there?
No, I've only been there for like a couple days here and there, like staying at an Airbnb and then like going up to like Hershey Park and then like just going around town. I haven't done too much.
Okay.
I've always wanted to try like a pretzel from like the Amish there.
Oh, dude, we gotta get Amish bread when we
Yeah.
go.
I
Amish
feel like
bread is
that's
the
like a
shit.
must do.
Yeah, it is everywhere around there.
Oh yeah.
You know, I just watched a video on TikTok. It was like this Amish woman, and she was like, "I'm gonna teach you how to make an Amish cheeseburger." And she takes two pieces of bread and puts cheese between it and makes a grilled cheese. And she's like, "And that's how you make an Amish cheeseburger." And all the comments are like, "So a grilled cheese, like not a like no
Like, where's
meat
the
in
burger?
sight."
But they do eat meat. They
Yeah,
have
but
to.
like I'm making sure that I'm right in this. Amish.
I
I
went to
thought you were about to.
Lancaster once.
Yes,
Also,
this is the video.
Oh my
It's a
God.
fucking grilled cheese.
I don't think she's that Amish if she has an iPhone.
Oh my God.
She might
I
be
was
Mennonite.
Yeah, I think she's a poser.
I was about to say, are you about to say that she like slaughtered the cow on camera and like did everything from scratch?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dude, that's
that would get
crazy.
PETA going.
Oh, absolutely it would.
Yeah, there it is. She's slicing the bread and she even like she slices from like a giant cheese block. Like she has this like insanely massive cheese block that she like shaves from.
You'll have to send us the video.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely.
Actually, since we're on about videos, have you guys seen the turkey Slurpee video?
What?
What
It
is
is it's 8 seconds. Look it up right now on YouTube. Turkey Slurpee.
Turkey
I don't even
slurp?
know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh. It is absolutely hilarious.
Oh Jesus. Is it the one posted in 2019? This one?
Yeah.
what the fuck? Was that like cold cut turkey that you just like
She tried to slurp. Yeah.
oh my God.
That is called karma.
That's a Casey moment right there.
What?
That is
Not slurp turkey?
if you don't think there's gonna be like one point while we're on tour at like 2 in the morning. She's like, "Ah, I'm craving a sandwich," and she's like making herself a sandwich, turkey Slurpee, and a fucking cold slides down her throat. Like,
Oh, whoa.
what happened in the video? I don't know what to tell you, but that was definitely well worth the 8 seconds.
Wow. Wow.
Turkey Slurpee. I am gonna remember that.
Uh, I'll have to
Was
watch it later.
Dude, it's very enlightening.
It sounds like it.
If you ever wondered what it would be like to try and slurp down cold cuts, this video will
Yeah.
show you.
Yeah, I think that would probably be it.
nice.
So that's a great story in and of itself, but do you guys have any tour or stage stories? We like crazy stories, stuff you were like, what just happened?
Oh,
A girl like broke her thumb.
oh, that's right. Fuck. Oh my God. So we were playing at Dingbats in New Jersey, which is like this it's got a capacity of like 250, maybe 300. And
We always end our tours there.
oh yeah. And we always pack it out. Like it's a great little spot. And was this our first time playing there too?
Yeah, it was.
This was our
Yeah,
first
there
time
was this
playing
girl
there.
that was just going so hard the whole time. She was such a vibe. She was like having the time of her life.
She came up on stage and was dancing and stage diving
And
and all that.
she like we were like in between songs and she was like, "I broke my thumb." And Casey, you were like, "What?" And she like shows her hand and it
He's
was
like,
like
I broke my
and it
thumb.
looked like her thumb was like hanging.
It was like
yeah, it was like and we were like I was like, "Oh my," like I was like covering my eyes. I was like, "Holy shit."
I was like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then she was just going. I was like, "Holy shit, this girl's fucking hardcore." And
That was probably the craziest moment, I think.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
That's
like
gotta be
we
the worst finger to break.
oh
Yeah, your
yeah.
thumb.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is horrid. And the fact that she just kept partying and I was like, "Girl, shouldn't you like go to the hospital or something?" And
it's
she
like,
was like,
no.
"No, I'm just gonna go tomorrow. It's okay." And I'm like, "Damn, bitch, you are more metal as fuck. You are more metal than I could ever be. Metal
It
as fuck,
it was
dude."
insane. It
It was
was
pretty
fucking
crazy.
insane.
Pretty crazy. Someone commented that they broke their nose at one of our shows.
Wow.
Which like I we
Uh-oh.
don't not that we don't get pits, but like I feel like our pits are not super terrifying.
Yeah.
They're pretty mild.
We've had like a few like wall of deaths, which are
Yeah.
crazy. Like that's so sick to see.
Yeah.
But like they are really like they don't last very long.
No.
Like it's just like they do the whole run into each other thing and then like okay, so like it happened, you know.
I think one of our best wall of deaths, or at least one of our proudest, besides like the Danny Wimmer fests, we in December had played Christmas Burns Red, and that's August Burns Red Christmas Festival for
Hmm.
everybody who doesn't know, and it's a great time. And we were the second band on the bill on the first day, and we were the only other wall of death besides August Burns Red. Proud
Yep.
moment.
Proud moment.
I love it. They were ready
That
to
was
ride it for
yeah,
us.
that was a crazy one.
That was
Like
a
I
crazy
remember
one.
seeing that. I was like, holy shit. That was a big fucking room.
It was. It was like 4,000 people in one room, and I was just like, I didn't even know they had fucking rooms this big. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
The
Yeah.
Raves Ballroom probably has a huge capacity like that.
Yeah, dude. I think I don't think I've ever been upstairs in that room. I've only been in like the Eagle room, I think it is, and
That's the
then
like one they usually have shows on, and then smaller shows are in the basement
yeah,
or in the
yeah,
bar.
yes,
But I
yeah.
think they did a show in the pool for
Did they?
All Time Low. I think they did a special pool show.
Oh wow,
Damn.
that's pretty wild.
They've made the pool look a lot nicer than when I saw it way back in like early 2000s.
Oh really?
It's a
They
lot
probably
nicer now.
yeah. I mean, I know they have like glass over Mac Miller's signature and message,
Yep.
and then I know you can only sign the wall if you sold out the venue.
Oh damn.
So that's our goal is to sell out the rave in Milwaukee.
My goal is Red Rocks.
Oh,
Ah, I'd love to go see a show there
Yeah.
in
yeah, it's a
general.
beautiful
It's like a
venue.
big goal of mine is Red Rocks.
Love it. I love that. Fuck, I love Colorado in general. It's gorgeous.
It
Like we had
is.
on the Anita tour, we were going to Denver. I think we were coming from maybe was it Phoenix? I don't know. I don't remember. But we had stopped at like a Planet Fitness and this Planet Fitness happened to be like on like a little mountaintop. And you look over and you see like on the left side you have like the deserty kind of dry mountains that they have over here and then over here you saw in the distance some more like snow-cappy cold mountains. It was really cool. I think Denver is like so beautiful.
It is. The only time I was in Denver, though, I had flown in and I had the worst altitude sickness ever.
Oh yeah.
And
That's not
and we had to get in a car and drive 3 hours like south to like a different city right away.
Oh,
It was
That
terrible. It was
yeah,
horrible.
I would dread that.
that sounds awful.
And then I eventually got all the Dramamine. All the Dramamine.
As you should.
Yeah, Dramamine's lit. Dramamine is amazing.
Now, is there anything else besides music you guys are passionate about?
Oh yeah. I fucking love video games. I used to have a Fortnite sign hanging up in here. Um, I'm actually in a video game as well. Like I voice a video game. It's called Crystalla, and it is about magic cats that fight things, and it's fucking epic. Um, oh my God, I have an obsession with Vans sneakers.
You love cheese.
I love cheese. More so just food.
Don't get us started on food, right, Chris?
We'll get there in a minute.
Oh, hell yeah.
I besides music,
Sneakerhead,
I am a sneakerhead, big sneakerhead. Um,
Guitar Hero.
yeah, Guitar Hero
Oh,
is
that's kind of music.
like a huge thing for me. That's like the reason I even do music is because of Guitar Hero. I got Guitar Hero as like a Christmas gift when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I was playing on expert within like 2 weeks of owning the game. So I was like, "Yep, I need to like play guitar." Um, what else? Like,
We have a list, CJ.
yeah, it's funny. I made a list about like the things about us.
Do
Um,
you think playing Guitar Hero made you a better guitarist?
so I get asked this question a lot, and like people will give you answers like, "No, it's just buttons." Man, I got so fucking fast because of that shit. So yes, definitely. Do I
It's
think
coordination
do
at
I
the end of the
think that it
day.
teaches you how to play guitar? No way.
No.
Absolutely not. You can't even like you don't even learn how to strum. It's a strum bar. It's like a little clicky
Yeah.
thing. No, it doesn't teach you, but it totally made me a better guitarist because these fingers move insanely fast. Like I just posted a video, was it today or yesterday, of me playing Through the Fire and Flames on expert. Um, and these hands go extremely fast because of Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I had a friend back when like Guitar Hero was coming out, and he was saying, like, oh, it doesn't even teach you how to play. He had already played guitar. He was like, but it does teach you the timing.
Yeah,
He said on expert it especially t teaches you the timing.
Yeah.
yeah, everything is like charted like very accurately in the games. Like when you play on expert, like every note like have it also like kind of teaches you about pitch too, like because lower notes like are like lower on the fretboard. So like the buttons do like line up to how the song is even though you're not like learning how to play the song on guitar, you're understanding how a guitar works. Like it is totally accurate. Like it's not like you're just doing random shit to a song like
Hmm.
just to like make you feel like you're doing something cool. Like it does immerse you pretty well. And I like when I see people like get into Guitar Hero, I'm like, oh shit, like they don't even know like the world that they're getting into right now. Like it changed my life. I had a friend like in it was like first grade that like had Guitar Hero at his house, and I recently like reconnected with him and like hung out with him, and I told him, I was like, bro, like you don't even understand, like you showed me Guitar Hero, like you made my career, like I owe you like my life, dude, like you don't understand what it did
Who
for
is
me.
this?
My friend is it. He was my best friend like for so long, and he came to our show. He came to our show at AMH.
He did.
Yeah, he came to our show and he brought his friends and he was like so proud. He posted it on his Instagram, like not a story post, like on his fucking Instagram. He was like, "This is my best friend CJ." Like so proud of him.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like
cute.
an insane moment. But yeah, like I am very passionate about Guitar Hero. I keep it a part of my life very much so. I don't stop playing it, you know. Like I definitely one of the things I want to start doing is Twitch streaming. So I want to start playing Guitar Hero like on Twitch streams because I feel I play at a pretty competitive fucking level, and Kasey is mad good too. Kasey also plays.
I
No, she
was.
plays on expert too.
I did. I don't really play so much anymore. Just because I've been hyper fixated on all the pretty new Fortnite skins. No, because guys, it's unhealthy. I've spent like thousands of dollars on this game and I need somebody to take it away from me. It's so bad.
Thousands of dollars on a free game. The game costs $0, but like
Yeah, but it lures you in and makes you want to spend the money on things that are involved in it. I don't know.
yeah,
I played Fortnite for a hot minute and I was really bad at it, so I quit.
I'm really bad at it.
Learning
Like
curve.
very bad. Like my 11-year-old cousin would kill me all the time.
You know
Oh,
what I think though is helping like new people get into it? They have a mode that like gets rid of building, so you don't have to like build like the
Oh
walls and
yeah,
the
that was horrible.
yeah. So I like when I play no builds because I want to feel like I'm just playing like regular shooter like Call of Duty. Like I
Yeah, I
want
think I'm just not
challenge.
good at shooter games. Because I wasn't
I
that great at Call of Duty and I wasn't that great at like Halo. I always died a lot.
I feel
I
good.
was I was a sweat in Call of Duty. When I was like 12, dude, you couldn't tell me shit. I was like one of the top Call of Duty players that I knew. Like I was too fucking good. And I would only main snipers. So if that doesn't tell you how fucking sweaty I was, I don't know what will.
That's where Casey's ADHD shines.
Oh
Like
yeah.
she's like cracked at any like shooter video game or also like any RPG games. Like she loves like she loves like MMO style like like Wizard
I
101
fucking love
and
Wizard.
like Club Penguin
Don't
and shit
forget
like that.
Toontown, bro.
Oh,
Don't
Toontown,
don't
yeah.
disrespect Toontown right now. That shit. Fuck. I Club Penguin, like you said, dude, I was a movie star Planet Ho. I used to play that shit all the time.
The Casey
Zwinky.
the Casey lore is
The
insane.
Casey lore
Like
is crazy.
yeah, she has her story
Oh
for
yeah.
real. Like
Oh yeah. I mean, I
See,
was a closet nerd, bro. I mean, I was very much not out of the closet nerd, but I was still a closet nerd too.
at
I
least
had,
you're spending money on like an actual game. Like I've been caught like in a spending cycle on like mobile games. And
don't
those
like
are
get
the
me started.
worst.
Don't
yeah,
started. I had this I had spent money on this game called Last Fortress. I had spent so much fucking money. I had so many characters in that game. And then one day I was in the tour bus and it was moving and I was tired and I accidentally deleted everything.
Oh
I
shit.
couldn't even restore my fucking purchases. I was so pissed.
You know what I just put money into? Fucking Pokemon TCG.
Oh fuck.
Like the fucking they just added like the card like the playing card game into like mobile and I paid money so that I could do like the premium like where I could open
Oh,
more so I could open more packs and I still get absolute shit cards. And like the craziest part about all of this is that it has zero value in real life. It's just a picture on a screen. Like it's not even like I'm like going to the store and buying cards and be like, oh shit, I got like a nice card that I can sell on eBay or some shit.
see, at least if I buy Fortnite skins, I can sell my account if I really wanted to for like a couple $1,000.
My good friend Andrew, like like he has the biggest collection of collectibles like I've ever seen. He has a Yu-Gi-Oh collection that is no, I'm not even shitting you. Like for his whole collection of everything, like surpasses like six figures. His Blue Eyes White Dragon, yo, you should see his eBay. It is
What?
insane, and it makes me want to collect stuff. That's something that I feel like Kasey does. Like Kasey's like a big collector. Like if you see the room, like she collects like set lists and posters and
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
like
I'm a
memorabilia.
collector too.
Yeah. So like I kind of want to get into it because I feel like it's a cool hobby, but I'm also broke, so it's hard.
Tough one.
But
Hobbies are expensive.
he has
Damn
like
straight.
look, I'm gonna go to his profile.
I
He
just
has
need to find a Charizard Cheeto
Charizard
Yeah,
Cheeto.
dude, I
and
saw
sell it for $87,000.
that. Dude, I'm right there with you, man.
I'm like, I want to check every bag of Cheetos next time, every time I eat it.
Oh yeah.
I
Just
wouldn't
look at
make it that far. I'd still end up eating it.
You're like,
No,
what
I would sell it.
Oh
the
my
fuck is that?
God.
It's a Pokemon card for five that he's selling for $500. He has a Blue Eyes White Dragon that I think is like $10,000 or some shit like
Oh my
that.
God.
Look, a Monty Mole plush, $120.
The fuck?
Yeah, he has like yeah,
Pokemon,
look, yeah,
$10,000.
2020 MetaZoo Mothman. It's like some like crazy ass Yu-Gi-Oh card
yeah,
for $10,000.
dang.
That's
Wait,
So
you said it was MetaZoo?
yeah, it says
Yeah, MetaZoo doesn't even exist anymore. So that was like its own card game for a little while, and like they pumped out so much money in a promotion that they went broke.
wow.
wow.
Well, this is a PSA 8 and it's worth 10,000. Like a PSA 8 is like whatever. Like that's like their grading system, like they like
Yeah.
Hmm.
grade the cards. And if a PSA 8 gets him $10,000, I wonder what like a PSA 10 would get him. That's crazy. Yeah, he has a copy of Pokemon Coliseum for the GameCube, and it's a WADA rated 9.4, and he's selling it for $6,000. That's
Fucking hell.
crazy.
The
See, I
crazy
want.
thing is that someone will probably eventually buy it.
Oh, absolutely. He's sold so much stuff, and like people really want it.
That's
Like
so nuts.
I was actually just going through like my Guitar Hero controller collection, and some of them go for like $500, but I don't want to get rid of them. I can't.
They'll just keep getting better in appreciation over the
Yeah,
years, you know.
yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
true.
Worth
Maybe
more.
maybe when I'm old and gray, it'll be my retirement or something. I keep them in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to circle back to the food. We discovered unwittingly a hot debate of a question. So I would love to ask it. What do you do with your French fries when you're eating them? What do you dip them in?
Nothing or ketchup.
So I think that fucking mayo is incredible.
Get the
And
fuck out of my house. Get the
I
fuck.
think
Get
I used to hate mayo. I
no.
used to hate mayo so
Fuck you.
much, and it's
Get out.
delicious, and especially with fries. Like it is so good.
Oh my God.
It's like
Serial killer.
no, you
You're a fucking serial killer, CJ. Holy shit. Mayo?
yeah, mayo's
Out of all condiments, you had to pull out the most disappointing one.
and so I have ARFID. I have like really bad ARFID. ARFID is like a
Crazy picky eater
it's
syndrome.
it yeah it's like a disorder type thing. It's a avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. So like there's like a shit ton of foods that I don't eat. Like there's like it's like 90% of cheeses that I don't eat. Like I don't fuck with like a lot of cheese. I don't eat pasta, which always like shocks the shit out of everyone. Like I don't eat any
No
pasta.
rice.
No rice. I don't eat rice. Which is I like even me saying that I know I'm crazy, but like I just can't get down with it. It's usually like a texture thing, but yeah, when I was a kid, I always hated mayo, but I like gave it a a new chance recently, and it's fucking awesome. And especially with fries. Like
No, dude.
but
No.
ketchup is good too. but ketchup deserves a certain kind of fry. Like you don't just like I don't like ketchup with like a McDonald's fry. Like that to me is like no. Like a fry, a McDonald's fry is like too like wimpy for ketchup.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Like because a McDonald's fry needs no sauce.
This guy's got ARFID. What are we listening to him for?
Wow. All right, whatever.
But okay, so just to back them up a little bit, it's popular in like Belgium and France and the Netherlands to dip it in mayo. That's like their go-to. So apparently just move to Belgium. It'll be all right. Now, so the reason it was a hot debate, the reason it was a hot debate is because my take on it is apparently like it sets people off. Um, I am a firm believer in you should not dip fries in anything because if you're dipping it in something, you're just masking the flavor of a shitty fry.
You have a point there. You do have a point. However, the one exception I will make is ketchup because ketchup in French fries has been a staple forever. And I think if you want just a tiny bit of tang and a tiny bit of sweet, you dip in ketchup. But a little bit. You don't douse it.
Yeah, well, it has to complement it. Like
Yes.
because ketchup gets overpowering
So
so easy.
fast.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so quickly. Like the like if I have a fry that I had like this much of too much ketchup, I'm like, nah, it's like too much ketchup. Like
Too
no.
wet.
Yeah.
Too
It's
wet.
like too wet, too sweet.
Yep.
Like, mm-mm.
No thanks.
See, Jess, they're my people. They
Oh,
get it.
see, they're not gonna like my answer though.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Barbecue
tell me you're the
sauce.
fucking
Barbecue
type.
sauce.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you were gonna say that you're the type that like takes ketchup and like squirts it on the fries. Like
Oh,
you know,
no,
like
no.
you have
Me
like a
too.
plate of fries.
I was about to be like jail.
Yeah, no.
I hate
Jail.
when they do that. Like you go to like a sporting event or something and you get French fries, and then where are you supposed to put your damn ketchup? Or they put it on there for you, and then
No,
it's like sprayed all over it. I'm like, no,
hey,
no,
you
no.
don't know.
Jail.
Like, how dare you assume to know how much fucking ketchup I want?
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck you. Give me a cup on the
get
side,
out of
bitch.
here.
Get me a cup on the fucking side, bitch.
Yeah, like little.
Yes, it needs to be on the side for sure.
Uh,
Yeah.
Because then they get soggy, right, Chris? And we don't like soggy fries.
Nope. That's my biggest problem with dipping it also. Like not only are you masking the like a a bad taste to a fry, but if it's a good fry and you're dipping it, you're just turning it into soggy nonsense. Anyway,
Well, if I still could eat McDonald's, I would say McDonald's fries are great without any sauce, but they have to be piping hot and fresh.
yeah,
Yes.
and
Yes.
super salty too. I love when a McDonald's fry has like a little bit extra salty.
So
They
good.
they got they're putting something else in their salt. I feel it might be like MSG or something.
They
Like
probably are. They probably are. I mean, they do use a like meat flavored like
oh,
The
uh
beef tallow,
beef
right?
tallow.
yeah.
Yeah, well they don't use beef tallow anymore, but like that's
Shit.
what their oil is like based off of now. Yeah,
Oh.
Hmm.
like has like that like beefy flavor to it because they
That's
use
why I can't eat McDonald's anymore because it's all got gluten in it.
Oh no.
Oh well. I haven't had
Well,
McDonald's in probably like
I'm trying to be
6 or 7 years.
I
damn good for you.
I will say I think McDonald's definitely has perfectly mastered the chicken nugget. I don't think anyone does chicken nuggets like McDonald's.
Wendy's is pretty good too.
Nope, not even like doesn't even hold a fucking little match.
Chick-fil-A.
Those I can't even consider nuggets. They're like chicken tender bites. Like McDonald's is like that's a fucking chicken nugget. Like
Wendy's is good though. Don't knock it.
have you
no,
tried any of Wendy's sauced nuggets that they have now?
bad.
I can't imagine that's good.
It's bad. Soggy, gross flavored nuggets.
That sounds about right.
And yeah, like I went to Wendy's last night and I was like I wanted to try because in their saucy nuggets like section it said spicy honey mustard nuggets. I was like, "Oh, that sounds good." I was like, "Can I just get a side of the spicy honey mustard sauce?" And he was like, "Oh, he's like it's not like that." He's like, "We just give you spicy nuggets with honey mustard like on it." I'm like, "Oh, so it's not spicy honey mustard like it's okay."
It's
Like
honey
no
mustard with
spicy
He
spicy
told the
nuggets.
secret.
Yeah, I was like, nope, never mind. I'll just have like my cheeseburger. Like
Yeah, the only
Freddy
ones, the
Cheeseburger.
ones,
they do.
the ones I tried from them were the ghost pepper nuggets,
Oh,
and those ones
That
were pretty
probably been
good.
painful
It
though.
wasn't that bad.
Really? Okay.
No, it's respectable for a fast food restaurant level of spice, but it's not like burning your mouth like you would expect.
Yeah.
that's good.
I loved when Taco Bell did their nacho fries at first, but I got them like recently and I feel like they're just not the same and they're just kind of gross now. But those like were kind of a staple for me for a little bit. I love the nacho fries, but I do not dip it in the cheese because I don't fuck with the cheese. The
Well,
only
that's what makes it the nacho cheese fries.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, so let me back up even further because you said you wanted a an Amish pretzel. What would you dip your Amish pretzel in?
mustard. Like the good ass mustard, like whole like whole grain mustard where it's like super seedy. That shit is amazing. I fucking hated mustard like when I was a kid, but I
Like a
grew up.
spicy brown?
Yeah, so
Grey
it's similar.
Poupon.
But oh, Grey Poupon is insane. That's rich people mustard, but but yeah, similar to spicy brown, but it's like whole grain mustard is like how mustard comes from a seed, like it's a mustard seed. It's like the seeds, like kind of ground up a
So
little
it's
bit.
like mustard with pulp.
It's like the pulp. It's like pulp mustard. It's amazing though. Like if you ever, I'm sure if you go to a restaurant and they have like the big pretzel as an appetizer, some of them usually will have whole grain mustard, and it just looks like a ramekin filled with seeds, but it's so good. Like it's very powerful though. It's like mustard at its like mustardiest.
I gotcha. I looked it up. So they call it stone ground
Oh yeah,
mustard.
stone ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that sometimes too. Yeah,
Dang, I think I have seen that before. Can't say I've had it.
very good. That's what I would dip my pretzel in, like a nice Amish pretzel. Um, I feel like would go good with it. I want to see if like a place would do like a melted cheese, but with like pepper jack. I think that would be good with a pretzel.
What about like would you do the beer cheese?
No, I tried beer cheese. It's too like stinky, too stinky of a cheese for me. It's like too. I don't like sharp cheese. Like no sharp. Can't stand it. I think it's gross. It's like it's like
Have you had Applebee's beer cheese? Because it's not sharp at all.
that's actually the one that I did try. It was the Applebee's beer cheese.
That's like American cheese in a little cup.
No, it's not.
Nah, you
It's
crazy.
it to me like it's like feet. It's literally like feet as cheese, and I'm like, no way.
Cheesy
So
feet.
I
yeah,
can't say
cheesy
you're
feet.
right on that one, boss.
Because you love cheese.
Fucking
We
love
we
cheese.
go to the melting pot. You guys ever been to the melting
Mhm.
pot before? Yeah, we go there
That shit
sometimes.
hits so
I
hard.
but the cheese that I get is like
It's Quattro
yeah,
Formaggio.
quattro formaggio, which is basically like all white cheese. Like all very like soft, mild cheese, like completely overpowered by the seasonings and garlic and shit that they put in it. But that's just how I am. I I am so picky with my cheese. I don't even like Mexican blend cheese. Like like the cheese that they put on tacos. Like I
That's the
won't.
only good cheese for a taco, besides Chihuahua cheese.
I do like Chihuahua cheese though, because Chihuahua cheese to me is very similar to mozzarella.
It is.
Yeah, like if I get a birria taco, if it's Chihuahua or cotija or like queso fresco, I'm fine with that. A lot of places will put mozzarella on birria though, which I'm a big fan of. Birria tacos is like
Yeah.
in top three favorite foods.
Fucking love birria.
Yeah, my
So
husband was introduced to those over the last summer and he was like, I just need those now. He wants to go
Yeah.
to this taco truck that we got him from. He's like, it's the only place I like now.
Dude, there's this
let's
place
go.
on Long Island. It's called Taco Island. I have had birria from like a fucking food truck in California. I've had birria like on the border of Mexico. I've had birria all over, and the only birria that will stand the test is the pork birria from Taco Island. It's fucking delicious. I have never eaten anything from them that I don't like.
It's their birria tacos are also like so perfectly crispy because you know how birria has to be like fried, like they have to dip the tortilla in the consomme and then they like fry it after. It's like perfect. This place like really knows their shit.
Science.
I think you
Science.
can tell we're foodies, like big foodies.
A lot of people are foodies. Now, speaking of science, we're getting to our last question. It's kind of scientific, right, Chris?
Yeah, but damn, we were just talking about tacos. It's my favorite goddamn food,
I
Jess.
know,
Oh,
Chris.
nice. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I
Do you want to keep talking about
if you can see it.
tacos?
Oh!
That's crazy. That's fucking sick,
You gotta
dude.
get a birria one to match it.
So I was good. That's what I was gonna say. You said that it's pork birria, but isn't it normally goat, lamb, or beef?
Yes.
Yes. But Taco Island is just this is why they're the fucking best, right? Because the flavor profile from the pork birria and also the softness of the pork because it's pulled pork.
Well, it's
The
actually
shredded pork. I don't know.
well, no, it is like pulled or shredded, but the pork that it is, have you ever had an El Pastor taco?
Yeah, it's my go-to.
Yeah, it's like that. Which honestly, I wonder like maybe they should start putting pineapple in that because
Fuck
that's
no. Leave it alone.
no,
It's perfect the
you
way
should
it is.
try you should try an Al Pastor taco because that's like an insane taco. Like that's to me that was my favorite kind of taco before birria was an Al
Oh.
Pastor. Yeah, it's that kind of pork. Not it's usually not shredded though. Usually Al Pastor is like kind of cubed up
Yeah,
pork.
no,
Yeah.
no, leave it be, leave it be, leave her be, leave her be.
So what
Leave
about
her her perfect form.
now? I
Period.
need to know if you've tried the lengua tacos at all.
Oh, I am afraid of that. That's beef tongue.
It's
Oh,
like slow roasted. It's supposed to like really fall apart as you eat. It's supposed to be like a really soft meat.
that scares
Does
me.
it just taste like beef?
Yeah, it's supposed to just taste like beef, but it's just like a slightly different texture.
I don't think I
Like
could get past it being tongue.
but you eat every other literal part of the damn cow
I don't need
but
its
the tongue.
eyeballs.
Yeah, I don't need its ball or its pee pee or
I don't need any of those bad parts.
I mean like the closest I'll get to the butt cheek is like the top of the butt with the picanha at like Fogo de Chao or something.
Oh,
But
that
like
shit's really good.
yeah, like how they have that big old hump on the top. That's what picanha is. But like I will not go for anything like I don't want to eat ear
Or like brains.
or like ugh.
Yeah. So I no, I mean I'll based on what you've told me though, I probably will give lengua a try.
Yeah, it's worth it. Take that leap. I was terrified when I ordered it. I'm like, I'm gonna try it.
They have it at that truck right outside of Great South Bay and Ghost.
Oh
Like there's
really?
like that little taco truck. They have that there. So we should probably try that.
Shit.
Uh-oh. You're gonna get them to try some beef tongue and then,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know if my ARFID can handle it,
We'll
but
see. If
we'll
he
And
try.
we'll see if he gags, then that's obviously
And I gag. Like I
yeah.
really it's literally like trying to feed an infant.
You'll
That's
have
how
to document it and like tag us and post it and see what,
well yeah, we'll
let us
probably
know
post
how it
it
goes.
on our socials.
Where
Yeah.
your glasses.
Yeah, I have like meta
and if
glasses. I can
and
get
if
like
it's
a of me gagging over beef tongue.
Yeah, dude.
and if it's actually good, then they'll trust me and they'll go to McDonald's and get a quarter pounder with cheese and dip it in the sweet and sour.
Oh God, no.
Okay.
Oh, I've done that. I've done that.
Yes! Is it
Yeah.
not good?
Yeah, burgers and sweet and sour is so good.
I don't even think I've ever had sweet and sour.
I
I
I,
just I'm not a
I didn't
sauce
do it with the
person.
quarter pounder because I think that the quarter pounder and Big Mac, like the patties that they use, are too salty. Like anytime I get burgers from McDonald's, I always just do like a regular cheeseburger because I don't know what it is. The other patties they use are too salty. But I do dip it in sweet and sour because their sweet and sour is out of control.
You want to know a little secret that I learned from when I worked there when I was 16? So normally burgers for a normal burger is an eighth of a pound. McDonald's are a tenth.
Really?
That is, yeah, that checks out. Right, there was a whole thing when I don't remember when this was, but I do remember that people were buying the quarter pounder over a half pounder burger because they thought the quarter was bigger.
Really?
Yup.
I would not have expected that.
People aren't that smart, I've come to realize.
Wait, I want to know this scientific question.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a very scientific question, isn't it, Chris?
The most scientific. It's also
It's
the
the
most
most
important
important
question. Yeah.
Okay.
question we'll ever be asked.
All right.
What is your favorite dinosaur?
Oh my God, this is the question for me. I gotta think. I gotta think. I fucking love dinosaurs. Are you
I
serious?
need to Google to make sure that the dinosaur I'm thinking of is even
What
real.
are you thinking of? Are you thinking of the tickle chicken?
No, the Indominus.
The Indominus was not real.
Oh, it's not real. It's from Jurassic
Well,
World.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what my favorite dinosaur is gonna be. It's gonna be the Therizinosaurus. Go look it up.
Therizinosaurus.
It's literally Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger dinosaur. What is my favorite? I
Holy
love
shit.
jerboas. They're adorable. It's technically a dinosaur, kind of. Yeah, you see it with its claws? I used to play that shit in Ark all the time. Dude, you ever play Ark?
I have not.
Yo, y'all fuck with dinosaurs and you don't play Ark? Come on! This is
Uh-oh,
out.
Chris.
Oh my
We're getting
God.
scolded.
Yes, come on, come on. We gotta get you guys on. We gotta get you a pteranodon. We gotta get you a fucking triceratops and shit. You know what I mean? But fuck, what's my favorite dinosaur?
I do fuck with pterodactyls
Pterodactyls are
because they
cool.
fly and shit.
You ever hear of a Quetzal?
A Quetzal?
It's like 4 times the size of a pterodactyl. And
Damn.
it does the
Yeah,
same.
the wingspan was like longer than a bus.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes. Humongous.
Chris,
Like
Uh
the
we've gotten a dinosaur
like the
genius
brontosaurus.
here.
I know. I love it.
yeah, I'm a fucking like I'm telling you, my ADHD fixation for all of COVID was Ark, which is a dinosaur
Yo,
game.
I'm putting dinosaurs in your note. In like my I
Okay.
have like in my note, I literally have a thing. It's like it says like Casey's personality. And it's like of course ADHD is in there, but we gotta put loves dinosaurs in there.
Yeah, dude, nobody will ever appreciate my love for dinosaurs. I don't think. Except I feel so seen when you guys ask me this question. But oh my God, it's a really hard one. Because
What?
I want to go for like a super badass one, but I also want to go for like a really cute one. And there's so many. Um, and like they're all escaping me right now. I feel like such a poser.
My favorite dinosaur is a Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus is very cool.
And mine is Ankylosaurus.
Oh, fire, dude! Oh, oh my God. I mean, the Giganotosaurus is so basic. He's just big guy. The Carnotaurus I love because of the little arms,
Yep.
and the horns. Um,
Hmm.
I love the Therizinosaurus because of the Freddy Krueger hands. Uh,
She's got multiple favorites, Chris. We'll
I have,
allow
s-
it.
I have so many favorites. The Megatherium is dope. Oh, I know my favorite, the Thylacoleo. The
He's
Thylacoleo.
just like, CJ's like, what in
I
the
don't even
heck is she
Yeah, I
talking
don't even know
about?
what the
He's like,
fuck is
what
happening right
language is
now.
this?
Like
Okay,
I don't even know what you're talking about. I've never heard some of these dinosaurs. And a
what?
friend of mine is like obsessed with dinosaurs. Like she legit has a life-size velociraptor in her bedroom.
That's epic, dude. I love that. A Thylacoleo is basically like a big forest tiger guy. Like I'm gonna show. Okay, there you go. So there's the Thylacoleo.
that's
He
crazy.
looks like a big bear tiger
Let's see.
thing.
Okay.
It's like similar to the Perlovia as well. Um so the Thylacoleo like
Shit.
used to
This
like
is
hide in
insane.
trees and then like jump on its prey. Apparently, according to Ark. I don't know, but I like it because it's fluffy and dangerous. That's like my
It's
style.
deceiving.
Yes, yes. Like if not friend, why friend shaped? That's my vibe.
So I know it's a bit of a drive for you guys, but in the last few years, have you gone to the state fair in New York?
No.
Oh,
Like
They,
Renaissance fair?
no, the New York State Fair.
yeah,
How about that? Where is
they,
that?
It's in Syracuse. It's like 10 minutes from me. They have it is now a staple of the fair, a dinosaur exhibit with life-size replicas and
That's fucking crazy.
yeah.
Imagine that thing walking up on your shit and just go,
That's
I thought I had a picture of the Quetzal, but I don't. I thought I
oh
did.
no. Did they have a Lystrosaurus, the little guys that look like big reptilian dogs? Oh, the
No.
Anky. Oh,
Yeah.
cute. It's the Ankylosaurus.
And that's just me being immature and picking the dinosaur's nose.
Wait,
nice.
move it back just a tiny bit.
And
Is that a
talk.
Carno?
What was that?
Is that a Carno? Carnotaurus? I
I
can't
think
even
it's
tell.
supposed to be a baby T-Rex.
Really? That's cute.
Yeah, they had it so like there were like saddles on the back of some of them so that kids could climb on them.
Oh, I love that.
Kids could climb on them.
I would
Kids.
I would climb on them. Yeah. I would yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're all kids at heart forever.
Yes. Yeah. And
Why
no
should
shame.
the kids, I was having this discussion at work today. I was like, someone donated this cute little camping chair and it's got like little s'mores all over it. And I'm like, why is it a kid's chair?
Why is it a
Why
kid's
why can't they make this adult size?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
How come there's no company out there that's making kids stuff adult
For adults.
size?
Yeah, come
Absolutely.
on. Ugh.
Shark Tank, man.
Shark
Can we
Tank.
make it happen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Let's invest. You ever see that meme that it's like the buttons and then it just has the hand going like this and it's just a big red button and then it says like, it says something on it. This one
Do
says
it.
invest.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
But who says that kids have to have all the fun still? We adults
Uh,
still want to be kids and at some point a little bit.
exactly. Exactly. Why do you think I have a bunch of, Pikachu, Eevee, and stuffies all around this room?
Pikachu's the best Pokemon, so.
He is Eevee. I mean, Eevee's pretty up there for me because
Eevee's great, but Umbreon is my favorite evolution.
yes, they're a woman of taste. A woman of taste, perhaps. I love it.
Umbreon is the best evolution.
This
Jess,
is
did I show you the mug I got in Virginia Beach this year?
I don't think so.
I went to a Kauai store in Virginia Beach when I was on vacation, and they had an Eevee tea set, and I got the Eevee mug. I don't know if I'll be able to find the picture of it, but I can certainly look very quickly. I thought I sent it to you, but
You might have. I might have forgot. You know, Elder Emo brain.
Deteriorating as we
Yep.
speak.
We're talking about Pokemon now. It's like I still play Pokemon Go every now and then.
Yeah.
But I
I
mean,
love
I'm not obsessed with it like I was when it came out.
No, me neither. I don't run into oncoming traffic for anything anymore.
No, and I don't walk off cliffs.
No, me neither.
but the TCG is very fun, and I barely know anything about Pokemon up until like very recently.
Wow.
Well, you have lots of learning to do.
Yeah, I do. Back when there used to be like what, like 500 Pokemon, and now there's like 6.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Damn. Wait, Chris, say something.
say something. Oh,
Yeah, there
yeah.
we go.
So it's on my face. Yeah.
That's lit.
I
Yeah, I
love
don't think
that.
you showed that to me.
No,
Mm-mm.
my damn light is in the worst spot for a reflection.
Oh well. We saw it enough.
This is definitely like in our top 3 like best interviews.
Yeah. Epic.
Well, we love hearing that we're good interviewers and we
It's
have
wonderful.
lots of fun. We like to not, we don't like your traditional stuff. We get off on little rants and we're just like, let's just go with it.
I love it. It's fantastic.
We get the very common like, yeah, like what's this for Deadland? Like we got to like talk about like really cool shit.
Oh yeah.
Like this is awesome.
We was yapping,
Yeah.
Is there
I
anything you guys would like to add though before we
I guess I'd like to add an apology to Chris because we are creeping up on that 2-hour mark.
It's all good. I have this sweet problem where I can't sleep very well, so it is all good. Because even if we got off earlier, I'd be like, "Yo, I'm gonna go right to bed." So, what was it last week? Our other interview?
I think so.
We had cut recording and we were talking with the band. I can't remember if it was last week or the week
It
before.
was last week.
And there's the Midwest goodbye where they just keep talking and talking and talking. And I'm like, I'm a fan of the Irish goodbye where I just peace out.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, I don't, did I explain what it was? Or
Yes.
did I say it's an Irish goodbye? And then I just peace. But yeah, so they kept talking and they were like, oh yeah, we're doing the Midwest goodbye now. I'm like, y'all can keep doing that. I'm out of here and just dropped.
Fuck, dude,
Nice.
that's
So
Yep.
That's
brutal.
baller. That's
so even
baller.
even with that though, because I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. I was still up for like 2.5 hours more.
Well, yeah, you were still texting me.
I was still texting you.
It's probably taken you a while to wind down, though. I'm sure
A
that's
little
probably.
bit. Wednesdays are great for me because I don't work on Thursdays. So I'm
Oh,
like, yay, no work tomorrow.
we have a meeting at 10 tomorrow, don't we?
No, that's next week.
Oh, Are you sure? Or am I stupid? I don't know. What day is it? Where am I? How old
Today
am
is
I?
Wednesday, March 12th.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like next week.
I'll text Lou and make sure. I don't know. I never know what's going on until the day of, and I'm like, wow.
Yep, look, 10 a.m. on the 26th. And it is the 12th.
That's for the get to know you meeting.
Oh.
You have a different meeting.
Well, we'll
I'll
cut
be
this all out though. We don't need
okay.
people don't need to know about your get to know you
Yeah,
meeting.
sorry, I ADHD, you know what I mean?
Oh, we know. We
Can't
get it.
can't live with it. Certainly can live without it, but certainly can't with us, but you know what I mean.
We had an absolute blast.
Yeah, it was fucking
Thank you
great.
so much
Yeah.
for being awesome, you guys.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
thanks
you
so
so
much
much.
again for coming on. We had a lot of fun chatting with you guys.
Yeah, it's been great.